Hey, my name is Josef Fares, and I'm the writer-director of A Way Out and the founder of Hazelight.
So, how would you describe this game succinctly?
Well, A Way Out is a co-op game only. It's designed and tailored for split-screen co-op only. You can play it in couch and online.
Can you talk a little about the characters?
I can't go into much details of the story, but they are very unique. They have unique personalities, unique goals. When they interact with stuff, they interact in different ways. All the NPCs in the games are unique to reactions to your character.
And people are familiar with one type of co-op. Can you talk a little about the co-op in this game and how it maybe differs?
Well, the difference between this game is that it's not a co-op game where it's just a drop-in, drop-out experience. This is a game where you embark on an emotional journey together with your friend. So you can't just like play a little bit and then someone else take it. It's your character. He has a personality. It's not, and it's also a game where it's not the same mechanic all the time. It changes all the time. It's fresh. It's gonna keep you engaged all the time. You play like, I can't go into the actual essence of the design of A Way Out, but play it from start to the end, and you will understand what I mean.
Can you talk about the choices players make and the collaboration that's required for that?
Yeah, we are a small indie studio, but we try to push in as much as we can in the game. There will be scenarios in the game where you do some choices. I can't go into details what they do and how they affect, but the game itself is a story. It's written by me, and it's not like you can change that totally.
Can you talk a little about the time period and what that opened up for you guys creatively?
Yeah, it's early 70s. And I don't know, that time is really nice. And you get rid of all the cell phones. That's good.
Were there inspirations? I know you don't like the word cinematic, but even just from playing it for a few minutes, it's got a very cinematic feel to it. Were there Hollywood inspirations from that 70s standpoint?
I'm a filmmaker myself. It's not that I don't like the word it feels cinematic. I like it. But for me, it's important that you're in control. Interactivity is very important. Games for me, where you have the controller more on the table than in your hand controlling, I'm not a fan of them. That's what's important with A Way Out. That's also why the reason that you see scenes where one player has a cutscene, the other player can walk around in the cutscene. Want the player opportunity to control the characters as much as possible. So there's really like more. Coming from a movie background, I try to go the opposite way when some games try to go closer to the movies. I want to look. Games are interactivity. Movies are passive.
When it comes to this game, there's a prison behind you right there, and I understand that you start off in prison. But can you give us the sense of even breaking out of prison, how it's something that you feel is an accomplishment as game players versus just here's a path, follow this, and you're out?
No. When you are in prison, it's gonna because the game starts in a prison, and it will take a while till you come out. And when you're out, you're gonna feel like, oh shit, we did it. So it's nothing that happens very fast. It's gonna let you do a lot of different stuff to get out of there. You're gonna feel the accomplishment of actually escaping a prison.
Now, can you also talk a little about, because one of the characters behind you happens to be a relative?
Yeah, one of the characters, Leo, is my brother. But we are in the team, and I have to save money. He's for free and a great actor. So what can I do? The other guy also we got really cheap. So also he's a good one, but it's like, you know, what can we do? You know.
You guys are really pushing performance capture. Talk a little about that element of the development process.
Yeah, I'm doing the performance capture. Every week I go out, I work my ass off. I've done like all the stunts. We can't take in a stunt or something. I jump. I did like some animation. Like I have my toenails fall off, the toenail fall off because like all the stunt, everything I do myself.
That's extremely painful, right?
Yeah, but it's like art and passion. It's like you gotta go for it, believe in it. It's co-op only, and I know some might say, oh, there's no single player. No, this is the vision. This is the design of it. Play it from start to end, and I guarantee you an experience like never before.
What impact do you hope this might have on the overall gaming industry once people get into this experience?
I hope the gaming industry, in a sense, get inspired of the variation in the game, keeping the experience fresh all the time, and also hoping to inspire people to maybe, you know, what do you say, bring out their balls or like dare to, you know, take risk. And I think we see too little of that. I think we have a lot. I mean, I love games. I'm a true passionate gamer, but I think we see too little innovations today. And I think both gamers and developers needs to innovation more. It doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be something very small and weird and something like that. It can be commercial and innovative. I hope that would be the best thing that would be inspire people if they can do it.